Yeah. Hello there, how we doing? Welcome to Yellow Elephant Promotions presents our pub quiz dedicated to the trilogy Back to the Future. My name is Greg and I will be your host for this evening. And I might be right in saying it that this is the first ever online live Back to the Future quiz. So tonight, you are making history. So what I need you to do is I need you to download the Kahoot app. The Kahoot app. You'll get that at the App Store or the Play Store at Kahoot, spelled that way. Or you need to go on kahoot.it and enter the game pin number, which is 1542321. The way that Kahoot works is the faster you answer the question, the more points you will get. The faster you answer, the more points you will get. Now, what I need you to do is I need you to refresh the YouTube stream. That way, everybody will be on the exact same time. So if you can refresh for me, that'll be grand. I'll give a little countdown just as your screens kick back up. Ideal. So, now that we're all refreshed, we're on the same time. What I will explain is YouTube, there is a small delay. Now, unfortunately, we can't do this quiz via Zoom, where there would be no delay, due to the fact that we want as many players as possible, and Zoom limits it to 100 players. So there is a small delay, however we have included extra time for each question. So your device will ask for the answer prior to the question being asked. Ignore that, wait until you see the question on the YouTube stream. So beside my face, I believe here, I'm looking the right way, think so. It's so confusing. Beside my face, the questions will appear. You'll then have multiple choice on the Kahoot app, more often than not. Is there any type question? So there's 3 type questions tonight. So more often than not, it will be multiple choice, and you will just enter that in on your Kahoot device. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give people a couple of minutes just to get involved. If you want to write in the comments, let me know where you are watching from. Let me know what you're having a particular beverage of this evening. And let me know how confident you are on how many points you think you're going to get. We are sitting at 109 players. It's going up all the time. Dead excited. And as I say, this movie, it means a lot to so many people. I pretty much grew up with it and I adore the Back to the Future movies. So we are so excited to do this event. If there's any bonus in the lockdown events, it's we're able to do these more niche themes, and it's giving me great excitement. So, tell you a little bit about my week. It's been alright, been working away, doing that old delivery guy thing, and you know what, getting to do these quizzes, it's a nice refreshing break. Gives me that much needed normality. We've got Zofia Ganther. She was down doing the Brooklyn Nine-Nine quiz in Norwich. I absolutely adore doing the quizzes in Norwich. I always get wasted. It's brilliant. Ashley Bull, she just needs to beat the other half, who I think he's going to win. I'm liking the inter-house competitions. Shout out to JP and Ethan as well, watching up in Aberdeen. Oh, Propaganda, Team Propaganda here in Bristol. Like your style. If you're out in Bristol, go check them out at the Fleece on a Saturday night. Cracking. Cracking night out. Yeah, once it's opened back up. So, I think that's us. Got the amount of players we're going to have tonight. Sitting at 116. I wish you the very best of luck. Remember, quickest fingers, fast fingers, get you more points. But wait until you see the question up on the screen. We are going to have 30 questions. We're going to split it into 10 questions per movie. Dead simple. 30 questions coming up. Good luck. Back to the Future quiz. Great Scott. Question number 1. What is the name of Doc's dog? Question number 1. What is the name of Doc's dog? Is it Newton, Einstein, Darwin, or Edison? What is the name of Doc's dog? Newton, Einstein, Darwin, or Edison? Gonna have a cheeky little bit of my drink.
Just so you'll be able to see it on your screen now.
As Chelsea just said, you can see the question up on your screen. Once everyone has answered, that countdown will just vanish. Give you a few Back to the Future facts throughout in what year. This is from Back to the Future 1. The first 10 questions are all from the first movie. Doc was originally going to have a monkey and not a dog, but Steinberg said no to that because no movie with a chimpanzee ever makes any money. And who's going to argue with Steinberg? Oh, losing the plot. The answer was Einstein. Only 3 people getting that wrong. We are easing you in nice and gently. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Remember, the quicker you answer it, the more points you get. Grace flying up the leaderboard on 983. Cheryl Scope, Bolton 2710, and Phil all up the top. Every quizmaster needs a good Chelsea. Yes, they do. What has been stolen from the vault according to the news? What has been stolen from the vault according to the news? I've just noticed that vault is spelled incorrectly. That's a nice little nod to science. Vault should be spelled V-A-U-L-T. And as you said, every good quizmaster needs a good Chelsea. Oh, Chelsea has a certificate for that dyslexia. But you know what? That could be deliberate. Volt, like electricity. It wasn't.
Dyslexia.
We do that deliberately to keep you on your toes. Was it uranium? Platinum? Platinum. Platinum. Chelsea came up with the answers as well. Plutonium or Neptunium. Platinum. It's a good answer. I like it. Let's see how many people. Alright. It was plutonium. Plutonium, that one stumping quite a few of you. Let's have a look at the scoreboard now. Grace still in the lead. Cheryl Scope still in second. Bolton 2710 in third place. Question 3. Doc, my experiment worked. There are all blank minutes slow. Fill in the missing minutes. Was it 8, 25, 30, or 45? Doc, my experiment worked. They are all blank minutes slow. Fill in the missing minutes. 8, 25, 30, or 45. That's about a third of you have answered already. Flying in with the answers. This question a little bit tougher, a little bit more difficult. We're going to throw some harder ones in there. There are some easier ones. I like to keep it varied, keep you on your toes. So how many minutes? We're waiting on 2 people to answer. So as I say, keep the comments coming through. We like to hear how you're feeling, what you're up to. And the answer was 25. 25. About 70% of you getting that one correct. Huge well done if you did. Let's have a look. Shadowscope now in the lead. Make Like Tree jumping up into second. And the Plutoniums are now on a high answer streak of 3 in a row. Let's have a look. Question 4. What is the name of Marty's band? I told you they do get harder. What is the name of Marty's band? The Loudheads, the Hotheads, the Pinheads, or the 80s Heads? What is the name of Marty's band? The Loudheads, the Hotheads, the Pinheads, or the 80s Heads? What is the name of Marty's band?
Remind everyone that the questions only come up on YouTube. You just select the colour because someone's just mailed asking again.
So again, exactly what Chelsea said, just got a wee mail in. You need to have the YouTube link playing at the same time. The questions won't come up on your answer device. It is merely just a playing device, so it'll have the 4 colours. So you need to look at the answers on the YouTube stream. Ashley's raging, so her other half is second. Long way to go, don't you worry. Plenty of time to catch up. And the answer was the Pinheads. The Pinheads. Nobody going for the 80s Heads. Unfortunate there. Quite a few of you thought it was the Hotheads, though. Let's see what it's done at the scores. Grace back into second. Shadowscope still keeping it at the top. Question number 5. What does Marty's sister call the dance where her parents met? What does Marty's sister call the dance where her parents met? Now, this is what she calls it, not what it was actually called. The Enchantment Under the Sea dance, the Fish Under the Sea dance, the Under the Water dance, the Save the Ocean dance. What does Marty's sister call the dance where her parents met? The Enchantment Under the Sea dance, the Fish Under the Sea dance, the Under the Water dance, the Save the Ocean dance. Down where it's better. What's the Little Mermaid phrase?
It's better down where it's wetter.
It's better down where it's wetter. That's the dance I would call it. What does Marty's sister call the dance where her parents met? Just waiting on a couple of answers coming in. I'm liking how Sophia's got a little fan club happening now. Take them down. And the answer was the Fish Under the Sea dance. Congratulations if you got that one correct. 31 of you getting it incorrect. Shadowscope still in the lead. Grace second. Make Like Tree in third. The Browns in fourth. And Fame Asser in fifth. What is the registration plate on the DeLorean? What is the registration plate on the DeLorean? Back to time, out of time, Doc B time, or back in time? Vicky, everybody has a small delay on this. As I say,
your screen if you're finding it's longer.
If you are feeling it is a little bit longer, refresh your screen on the YouTube and you should catch up slightly. What is the registration plate on the DeLorean? I believe it's actually one of your team names tonight. Seen it pop up earlier on. What is the registration plate on the DeLorean? I'm quite liking Chelsea's stern voice this evening. You're very official. Where's this came from? I need to be.
That's how tech support works. I don't think she means she's I think she means she's lagging in answers, not in the time.
Okay. It could have a double meaning, like volt and volt.
Dyslexic.
And the answer was out of time, out of time, out of time. Congratulations if you got that right. What's that done to the leaderboard? Grace back up on top. She is a smart cookie. Quads Bikes is the highest climber, up 14 places there. What does Marty call his alien when tricking his dad into asking out his mum? What does Marty call his alien when tricking his dad into asking out his mum. Now this one, you're going to type in your answer. Type in your answer. So you have a little typey box. Type in the answer. What does Marty call his alien when tricking his dad into asking out his mum? I absolutely love this scene. Walkman on, get the volume up. It is a cracking scene. Inspires him to become a science fiction writer. George McFly, the real hero in that first movie. So what does Marty call his alien when he comes into the room? He was from the planet Vulcan. A little bit of extra trivia there for you. The answer was Darth Vader. The answer was Darth Vader. Huge. Well done if you got that one right. Some of the fake answers, some of the incorrect answers were absolutely brilliant. Some of you just put in Mars Man, future alien. Is that a nod to Future Boy? The answer we were looking for was Darth Vader. The Browns now in first place. Einstein second place. The Pharaohs in third place. 14 players lost their answer streak of 6 in a row there. That question got quite a lot of you. Thanks for the shirt, love. What kind of milk does George drink before attempting to ask out Lorraine? So this is the flavour of milk. Was it strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, or blueberry? Somebody almost submitted Earth Vader. Wow. What kind of milk does George drink before attempting to ask out Lorraine? Strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, or blueberry? Oh, Stephen West, spelling got you down. Yeah. I feel for you, man. Always check, like we should do with the quizzes. What kind of milk does George drink?
Fight milk.
Adam Comey, Filt milk, fight milk. By bodyguards. Oh, yeah, by bodyguards for bodyguards. What kind of milk? We're just waiting on a couple of answers coming in. Few people slow in this one. Density milk. See, this is what the comments are for. The answer was chocolate. Majority of you getting that correct.
Who the hell put blueberry?
Stevie O, one day I've lost connection and the app won't let me back in.
Type in the code again.
Yeah, if you retype in the code, you should bounce back in. If you do have any issues, please take a screenshot, send us it over, and then we'll forward it on to Kahoot so they can try and improve the service moving forward. This is only the third time that we've tried this out, and we are still very much in the learning phase. Question number 9. What song is being played when George and Lorraine have their first kiss? What song is being played when George and Lorraine have their first kiss? The Story, Back in Time, Night Train, or Earth Angel? Red, The Story, blue, Back in Time, yellow, The Night Train, or green, Earth Angel. Kahoot crashed, now locked out. Again, guys, if you can take a screenshot, send it over to us, and we will certainly get on to Kahoot. We need to kind of get that.
You need to check your connection, though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Obviously, the more feedback we get, the more I can send on, and the more we can try and streamline and improve this service.
Just play along with the video if you can't get back in.
Couple of seconds, get those answers in. The answer was Earth Angel. Earth Angel. Make like a tree, rattling up the points. open-ended. So this time you need to type in the answer. What do we become? Blanks or something? Question number 1. This is from the second movie. Is it? Nope. Right at the end of the first movie.
Yeah.
What do we become? Blanks or something? Fill in the missing word. What do we become? Blanks or something? Fill in the missing word. I say, if the app has crashed for you, I am terribly, terribly sorry. But let us know your feedback. We will get that onto them.
Grab a pen and paper.
Grab a pen and paper. Play along. We want to bring this quiz to you. Post your scores in the comments. At the end of the quiz, we will have a leaderboard, and you'll be able to work out roughly where you would have came, I believe. Oh, this one got you. Right at the end of the movie. This is how you do a cliffhanger. It is like the ultimate cliffhanger. What do we become? Blanks or something? The answer was... It's assholes, isn't it?
Yep. What, do we become assholes or something?
And the answer was... assholes.
You got it if you put a space in between or put...
Yeah, as long as you got asshole or assholes or whatever.
The original answer, not the dubbed over version.
We did give you multiple choices there and multiple ways of spelling it. What's that? The score's only 41. Have you got that one right? Just too damn loud. He's put it all the way up to 11. You guys are now in the lead. Congratulations. Question number 11. What date does the second film start? So, this is right at the start of the movie. It comes up on the screen. Was it Saturday, October 19th, 1985? Saturday, October 26th, 1985? Saturday, October 12th, 1985? Saturday, October 5th, 1985. So, on what date does the second film start? Saturday, October 19th, 1985, Saturday, October 26th, 1985, Saturday, October 12th, 1985, Saturday, October 5th, 1985. As I say, it is getting tougher. How are you finding the questions so far? Easy? Hard? In the middle? Where we are going? You don't need answers, but it helps. Quite jealous of Chelsea's drink. It's very pink. Let's have a look at it. You can tell she worked in a bar. It's beautiful. Big fan. The answer was Saturday, October 26th, 1985. Less than half of you getting that one correct. This was hard. Yes, that's what we like to do. There's no point in making quizzes easy. Let's move on. Question 12. What number of Jaws is on at the cinema in the future? What number of Jaws is on at the cinema in the future? Red 19, blue 18, yellow 19, or green 20? What number of Jaws is on at the cinema in the future when the 3D hologram comes out and takes a bite of Marty? What number of Jaws is on at the cinema in the future? Remember, cheating, it doesn't help because the quicker you answer, the more points you get. So by the time somebody Googles it and puts the answer in, they are not getting many points. What number of Jaws is on at the cinema in the future? Shark still looks fake. Great quote.
That was my favourite ride when we went to Disneyland, the Jaws ride. They got rid of it.
Yeah, they got rid of it.
Sad face.
The final video is so good. The YouTube, the final ride. The guy gets so into it. Couple of seconds to get that answer in. And the answer was 19. I'm shocked at how many of you got that one correct. Massive, massive. Well done. What's that done to the leaderboard? Just too damn loud is killing it. But Callum Morgan up into 4th place. Question number 13. What is the name of the 80s arcade game at the cafe? What is the name of the 80s arcade game at the cafe? What is the name of the 80s arcade game at the cafe? Marty is awesome at it. No, Chelsea about to say something.
Don't know, I'll have to look at that, how to get people back in if they get kicked out. It's just not something that we've encountered yet, so we'll try our hardest to figure it out for the future.
As I say, guys, this is only our third time using Kahoot, so when something happens to you, we won't have the answers just yet, but keep us informed as to what happened to you, because we will find the answers, because it's going to happen again, and we want to get this service running as well as we possibly can for you. What was the name of the 80s arcade game at the cafe? The answer was... Here we go. They're coming up. Wild Gunman. Only 24 of you getting that one correct. Only 24. Just too damn loud. Absolutely nailing it now. Marble McFly and Cafe 80s though, flying up, and Biff's Babes are back in the game. They have got 3 questions right in a row. Biff's Babes. How old do the police say Jennifer of the future is? How old do the police say Jennifer of the future is? Again, deliberately missed out an N in the name Jennifer, because it's fun.
Some people spell
it. How old do the police say Jennifer of the future is? Kahoot said they didn't recognise the code when you enter it in again. We'll leave it with us, Susan. I'll be sending an email off tonight, and we'll get some answers. I'll demand answers. Strongly worded email. Was it 45, 46, 47, or 48? How old do the police say the Jennifer of the future is?
That's a hell of a facelift.
Couple of seconds to get those answers in. And the answer was 47. 47, less than half of you getting that one correct. And DeLorean Diva now in first place, halfway through. Where did Jennifer and Marty get married in the future? Where did Jennifer and Marty get married in the future? The Chapel of Love, the Chapel o' Love, the Whitechapel, or the Little Whitechapel? Where did Jennifer and Marty get married in the future? The Chapel of Love, the Chapel o' Love, the Whitechapel, or the Little Whitechapel? You can tell the harder questions because it takes people longer to answer.
It's a toughie.
This is a toughie. It's only really mentioned briefly.
You see the film, you see the picture of them getting married.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I like it when a question gets people angry and they're like, no, I should know that. Couple of seconds to get those answers in. And the answer was, put you out of the suspense, the Chapel o' Love. The Chapel o' Love. Remember, don't be too impulsive in the old trigger happy fingering there. That could mean something quite different.
We're not on the film yet.
DeLorean Diva, right up there in first point. 16. Who is trying to convince Marty Sr. to do something illegal when he calls a house? Who is trying to convince Marty Sr. to do something illegal when he calls a house? Was it brains, pines, pins, or needles? Brains, pines, pins, or needles? Who's trying to convince Marty Sr. to do something illegal when he calls the house? Results in Marty getting the sack. Remember, if you are lagging, refresh your screen, stay at time with us. There is a small delay. It's frustrating, but
We allow you plenty of time in between.
and it gives us McFly. It gives us time to chat. Gives us time to banter with you. Brains, pins, or needles? And the answer was needles. Majority of you getting that one right is a pretty important scene in that movie. I love how it's the future and you still get a fax. Where is Marty supposed to be at boarding school according to Biff? Where is Marty supposed to be at boarding school according to Biff? Type in your answer. Be careful with the spelling. We are looking for a country. A country. Kind of giving you a clue there by saying be careful with the spelling. It's obviously not an easily spelled question. Where is Marty supposed to be at? Boarding school, according to Biff. When he goes to Biff Towers, which looks remarkably like Trump Towers.
He looks remarkably like Trump.
He does look remarkably like Trump. They predicted it. Bang on. Does Trump have a sports almanac? Where is Marty supposed to be at boarding school according to Biff? Couple of seconds to get those answers in. Quick. And the answer was Switzerland. Switzerland. Huge. Well done. If you got that one correct, the answer was Switzerland. Quite a few of you put Romania. Quite a few of you put England, but 53 of you got it right with Switzerland. DeLorean Diva making top spot their own, but Vicstar is hot on your tails and just too damn loud. They have been a fixture, a staple in that top 3 position. Question 18. What year does George's gravestone say he passed? Question number 18. What year does George's gravestone say he passed? Say he passed away, say he died. Was it 1973, 1974, 1975, or 1976? Imagine we'd put the answer up in the photo. We've done some good.
Deliberately did it.
We've done some good cropping out there.
I ran out of time trying to say.
It is. It's just, you get easy questions, you get hard questions, and you get neutral questions where the answer is Switzerland. Some quiz humour flying there. What year does George's gravestone say he passed? Red, 1973. Blue, 1974. Yellow, 1975. Green, 1976. And the answer was 1973. That one got quite a lot of you. Only 35 people getting the correct answer there. What's that done to the scoreboard? Vicstar down into 3rd. Too Damn Loud back into 2nd. Rach is making a comeback. 3 questions correct in a row. Let's do question number 19. What is the name of the naughty magazine that Biff is caught looking at? What is the name of the naughty magazine that Biff is caught looking at? What is the name of the naughty magazine that Biff is caught looking at? Oh my, oh la la, oh my gosh, or oh ladies? It's crazy to think that Back to the Future was almost called Spaceman from Pluto. They definitely picked the right title. I don't think I could have watched.
He wasn't going to say Darth Vader either. That's what he was going to say when he woke up George
Ah.
McFly originally.
What is the name of the naughty magazine that Biff is caught looking at? Strickland confiscates it. You have got 15 seconds. What is the name of the naughty magazine that Beth is caught looking at? And the answer was Ooh La La. Ooh La La. Nice, easy question there. Nice, easy question there. Delirium Diva still up there. Nutser Zoo. Question number 20. How many years has the Western Union had the letter? So right at the end of the movie. How many years has the Western Union had the letter? Oh, this is tough. 70 years, 1 month and 12 days. 70 years, 2 months and 10 days. 70 years, 2 months, 12 days. 70 years, 3 months, 12 days. Red, 70 years, 1 month, 2 days, 12 days even. Blue, 70 years, 2 months, 10 days. Yellow, 70 years, 2 months, 12 days. And green, 70 years, 3 months, 12 days. I only just found out that the guy that played that part is a famous comedian from that era. Gonna look up some of those stand-ups. How many years the Western Union had the letter? We were just relieved that Doc was still alive. We couldn't have taken him away from us in a moment like that. Just out of the blue, lightning. Chelsea's pointing for me to do something.
Put in your hat for the next.
All right. That would be what she's pointing me to do. Make a tit of myself. And the answer was 70 years, 2 months, and 12 days. Huge, well done if you got that correct. Less than half of you did. What's it done to the leaderboard? Delirium Diva, guy who heckles here. Delirium Diva, you are now still in first place. Too Damn Loud. Vixter back in the game. Sweet Pea back in the game also. 3 in a row, right? We got this for the Gavin and Stacey quiz while I was being brun, but it's appropriate here. We are going to the third installment. We are going back to the Wild, Wild West. What year is the original Doc stuck according to the letter? And what year was the original Doc stuck in according to the letter? So write your answer, but put it in numbers. So don't write like
date.
Yeah. So 4 numbers we are looking for. So i.e. this year 2020 2020. Yeehaw. I don't know if that's a nod to a Scottish cowboy. Yeehaw. I think Chelsea might have a cowboy fetish. This is the second time that I've had this hat on.
It goes with the quiz.
It goes with the quiz. Do you know what? It hides the isolation, which is good. What year is the original Doc stuck in according to the letter? Type in that answer. Just waiting on a few people. Remember, anyone that's having issues with the app, let us know. We'll feed that back to them. The answer was 1885. The 1885. Massive well done if you got that one correct. Let's find out how many of you did. 71. Solid scores there. Let's get the next question. The typing ones give me anxiety. Aww.
That's the last one, I think.
Yeah, there's no more typing ones.
We think.
we could spring one up there. Let's have a wee look. Question 22. What job has Doc taken up in the past as a front for repairing the time machine? What job has Doc taken up in the past as a front for repairing the time machine? A blacksmith, industrialist, outlaw, or prostitute? This is the first time I'm seeing this quiz. I got in quite late from work, had quite a lot of parcels today. What job has Doc taken up in the past as a front? Now, if you have enjoyed tonight, we will be throwing up a donation link. We would never charge for our online events, because we understand that people are going through this time, and do you know what? There's people out there losing their jobs, worse, losing their loved ones. So we would never, ever charge for any of our events, because we want everyone to be involved. However, if you are having fun, if you have enjoyed it, we will be putting up a small donation link at the end of the event. Feel free, if you've got anything spare, you can fire us over a couple of pound. That would be amazing. We put a target on it of £200. Anything over and above that, we donate to charity. Already donated £500 to the NHS. The answer was a blacksmith. One person writing industrialist, one person outlaw, and not even one person putting down Prosy as banter. I'm shocked. Grace on a hot streak here. Open-ended. Marty. Marty stumbles upon Doc's gravestone where he was shot in the back, but how many dollars was it over? How many dollars? Marty stumbles upon Doc's gravestone. He was shot in the back, over how many dollars? We're looking for the numbers here, so put down the amount of dollars in numbers. For example, if it was $12, put down 1, 2. We're losing your face from the screen. Some people would say that's a good thing. There, yeah.
I think so. Click on that other screen.
What other screen? Oh. Yeah, I've vanished.
Now you're back on.
Yeah, I'm back. It's weird, it's not central today. Oh. Yeah, I can only apologise about the people that are getting kicked out of Kahoot. It's certainly working at this end. I don't know what's happening there. I'm frustrated at that, because it certainly shouldn't be happening. The answer was $80. $80. If you wrote it as in 80 or 80, you got the answer correct. But yeah, like we put quite a lot of we've paid quite a lot up front for this to Kahoot, so they certainly should be able to help us out here, and I can only apologise. I'm scared of pressing anything now. Looks like I'm out of Kahoot too.
No, you're not.
Yep. Kahoot's having a minor panic attack. Did this in the Peep Show quiz, and I lost about an inch of hairline. There we go. So, DeLorean Diva, right up there. Still in first place, plenty of time to catch. How many days does Marty have to locate the Doc in the Wild West? How many days does Marty have to locate Doc in the Wild West? 4, 5, 6, or 7? 4, 5, 6, or 7? How many days does how many days does Marty have to locate Doc in the Wild West? As I say, we will be firing up that wee donation link at the end of the event. If you can fire something over to us, it helps us keep our staff in a job and a roof over our heads. I love it when Chelsea does the tech thing, man. She's all over it. Such a pretty little tech.
People are using too much on their phones, and that's how they're getting kicked off. They're logging into Instagram and coming out of the app. They're best to stay inside the app and ignore everything else that's coming through when you're playing. Don't overload your phone. Well,
we'll know to say that moving forward. The answer was 5. The answer was 5. Less than half of you getting that one correct. So as I say, if you're using your phone, just use it in this app. What does Marty tell people his name is when in the Wild West? What does Marty tell people his name is when in the Wild West? So yeah, if you're using the Kahoot app, obviously you are. The people that aren't now, don't be going on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat and whatnot. Do that after the quiz. You've got all night to chase those likes. What does Marty tell people his name is when in the Wild West? John Wayne, Gary Cooper, Clint Eastwood, or Steve McQueen? Just waiting on a few answers coming through. In the early days of Back to the Future, when they were discussing the plot and the storyboards, they were thinking about not having the DeLorean, but a fridge as a time machine. Be too similar to Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Quite excited about the third part of that trilogy coming out soon. Be excellent to each other. The answer was Clint Eastwood. Pretty much everyone getting that right. Just 6 people getting that wrong. But how do I Google the answers and stay in Kahoot? Faymasser. Laymasser. What item does Clara ask Doc to repair for her? What item does Clara ask Doc to repair for her? Type in your answer. These open-ended ones, they stress everybody out. A bit later, just the fridge and Indiana Jones. What item do they use? Also, the guys at Ford, they got in touch because they didn't want to. The guys at Ford were like, use a Mustang, don't use a DeLorean. And they pretty much said, away, beat it.
Doc Martin wouldn't be seen in a Mustang.
What item does Clara ask Doc to repair for her? It was... I'm liking your fault vault. It was the telescope. It was her telescope. Scores on the doors. DeLorean Diva still in first place. Not many questions remaining. Can they be knocked off? What time does Mad Dog wish to duel with Marty? What time does Mad Dog wish to duel with Marty? 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., or 9 a.m. He does his killing before breakfast. 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., or 9 a.m. What time does Mad Dog wish to duel with Marty? Remember, more points for getting those answers in quickly. We've got plenty of quizzes coming up. Thursday night, we are doing a Rick and Morty quiz. Obviously, Rick and Morty was inspired by the Back to the Future series. Quite excited for that quiz on Thursday. Friday, we've got a Pokemon quiz. Doing the original 150 or 151 if you wish. Sunday, we're doing Still Game, going back to our Scottish roots with that one. Check out our events tab for all future events. And the answer was 7 a.m. That one got quite a lot of you.
Marty wants to duel at 8, and that's the time they do it because he does his fighting after breakfast.
Victor is now in first place. Congratulations, Victor. 3 questions remaining. What was the last time Emmett drank whiskey according to the bartender? What was the last time Emmett drank whiskey according to the bartender? Was it the 1st of July, 2nd of July, 3rd of July, or 4th of July? Question number, is it 28 now? Ghostbusters quiz, great shout. If you do have any themes that you would like to see us tackle, put them in the comments. Last night somebody asked for a Jurassic Park quiz, and today we put up a Jurassic Park
So
quiz.
excited. Jurassic Park. It's
What's the max points per question? I believe it kind of alters every quiz. It depends how many questions we input to the quiz. But again, that's a question I will ask the people at Kahoot, and I will find out for you. Moving forward. What was the last time Emmett drank whiskey according to the bartender? The answer was the 4th of July. The 4th of July. Again, most of you getting that right. I definitely think a Ghostbuster quiz would be awesome. So yeah, we've got a couple of questions left. If you do have any themes, let us know, because the chances are we'll end up doing them. I think we're going to have quite a while before we'll be back on the road doing these events. And we're liking these more niche themes. It gives us an excuse to revisit shows and movies from the past, which is absolutely awesome. What number is on the steam train Clara gets on to leave for San Francisco? This is a bloody hard one. Question: what number is on the steam train that Clara gets on to leave for San Francisco? Number 130, 131, 132, or 134? The Jurassic Park quiz, it will include all of the movies, but I think there'll be more questions on the earlier on movies. Star Wars we did last night. You missed it. We'll probably do it again.
If you log on to the event tab, you can still get the video to watch and play along, but it'll be pen and paper.
What Chelsea said. Goonies, I think we might just do like an 80s classic. We'll put like the Karate Kid, the Goonies, and all the amazing...
Put a poll on the event and whatever ones are voted.
What number is on the steam train Clara gets on to leave for San Francisco? Lord of the Rings is coming up in our events tab. Check it out. The answer was 131. A lot of you getting that right. Only Fools as Horses is coming up soon. Going to get that event up in the next couple of days. Final question of tonight's quiz. What are the names of Doc and Clara's kids? What are the names of Doc and Clara's kids? Marty and Jennifer, George and Lorraine, Jules and Vern, or Jules and Victor? What are the name of Doc and Clara's kids? Remember, guys, if you've enjoyed tonight, please, please, please fire us over a little donation if you can. As I say, we don't want to charge for the events because they're not as ready as our usual events, and we want them to be open to everybody. But it does go a long way to helping us sustain doing these events and keeping them going for you. Thanks so much for getting involved as well. We love quizzing with you guys.
We'll post the scores on the event page.
We'll post all the scores on the event page as well, so you'll be able to see exactly how you did. For the guys that got kicked out of Kahoot, I am so sorry. Dreadfully sorry. Please send us over screenshots of what's happened though, so we can forward that on to Kahoot, and we will get that working better for you. The answer was Jules and Vern. Jules and Vern. So let's have a look at the leaderboard, the top 5. But as I say, we will post all of your scores up. In 3rd place, DeLorean Diva. In 2nd place, Grace. And the winner tonight, only dropping 1 point, was Vixter. Vixter, huge congratulations to Vixter. 29 out of 30. That's insane. You need to get out the house more. Guys, thank you for spending your Tuesday night with us. It means the absolute world to us. Keep the suggestions coming through. Shaun of the Dead, the Cornetto trilogy. Yes, I think that's a 100% doer. Big Bang Theory, again, 100%. We'll probably put that up the same day as we put How I Met Your Mother up. Chelsea and Hat Guy isn't working again. What is your name again? So I'm Greg. This is Chelsea. We are Yellow Elephant. If you've enjoyed tonight, Give us a like on Yellow Elephant Promotions. Fire a couple of quid over on the donations if you can. Other than that, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great rest of the night. I'm going to have a couple of beers. I'll probably keep this cowboy hat on far longer than I should. Until next time, take care. See you soon.